How would you describe the dark web?
Dimly. No, the idea of the dark web is that there's a place where people do untoward things out there on the internet, and they try and build it in a way that avoids their getting caught. Whether it's through the use of different tools or throwaway accounts or all of these kind of things. And so the challenge is you don't want to get caught, but at the same time, you want to let yourself be known so that the other bad guys can go out and find you, right? So that's where we start looking at Tor and, the onion routing and all that kind of stuff, where I can put out some sort of address that people can get to, but yet that doesn't tie directly to me and stuff.
Okay. And I understand that's one of the most secure way people go to the dark web, using Tor.
Yes.
Which is essentially very secure.
It has the potential to be very secure. Were I a criminal, I would not trust it myself, because it turns out that Tor has some very significant vulnerabilities in itself. If you own enough of the nodes in a Tor network or selected key nodes in a network, you can actually use that to track where people are going through the Tor network.
And actually actually see their traffic, the not encrypted. Are you able to view their traffic unencrypted?
Well, no, you won't necessarily be able to view their traffic unencrypted, but what you'll be able to view is who is going where and who is doing what kinds of things. You can see the metadata.
Okay.
And from the metadata, you can start to piece together what's really going on and what's happening. And so then that gives you the ability to figure out who did it and what it was that they did.
But even on the surface web, what's on the surface web, for example, if I were using a regular browser, Internet Explorer, whatever, and I were to find the IP address of a proxy server, say in Paris, and I entered that into the proxy settings of my browser, that makes it look like my computer is sitting in Paris. What's to stop me from committing a crime that will not be led back to me?
Well, somewhere that proxy knows where you really are, right? Mm-hmm. Inside of that proxy, it has to translate from what it's pretending you are in Paris to what you really are wherever you're sitting.
Okay, so once someone has the proxy server, they can find out where I am.
Right. Now, you could go through several layers of proxy to make it harder. It just means they have to then trace back all the way through all those proxies to find where you really are.
Okay.